Question on Halloween. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
So do I.
Yeah.
Hollywood executive Julie Rieger didn't until she had an experience that turned her life around. She writes about it all in her new book, The Ghost Photographer. The memoir chronicles her path into the supernatural and the development of her sixth sense.
Yeah, we'd like to point out that the book is published by Simon & Schuster, which is a division of CBS, and Julie is here with us now. Thanks for joining us.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
I know,
Halloween.
I was just going to say,
It's my holiday.
You're joining us on Halloween, and I know a lot of people, when they think of ghosts, you know, you think of something spooky that doesn't put you at ease.
Right.
I would think if I suddenly started seeing ghosts, it would make me a little bit nervous.
Yes.
Clearly not you.
No, it doesn't. No, what it brought me in my life, yes, I was scared at times, but it actually brought me peace. Because I, at that time, shifted from a skeptic to a believer. And the peace part was like, oh my God, this isn't all there is. Thank God this isn't all there is.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That there's more out there for us to harness, right? To bring power into our own life. Or there's things we learn lessons from that are a little on the darker side.
You know, you are a high-powered Hollywood executive, right?
Well, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you're, you know,
That's what
one
it
of those
says here.
people who can make or break careers,
Yeah.
right? But talk to us about how you found yourself on this road to revelation.
Because you said you were a skeptic before.
Yeah, you were a
was.
skeptic because you live in the world of make-believe through the craft of filmmaking, and here you are.
I do, and my job, I'm a nerd in Hollywood. So I'm the president, chief data strategist, head of media. Nerd. And so everything has been like in the world of empirical data. So of course I was skeptical. And one thing, by the way, that I learned about myself throughout this is that we don't have to be just one thing. And I think that's really important for people to understand. You don't have to be one thing, whatever you tell yourself or other people. So what happened is I lost my mom to Alzheimer's. And she was unconditional love. She was unconditional love. And I was devastated. And shortly thereafter, I started seeing ghosts in photographs. And so I think what happened is that in grief, we experience chaos. Like we become chaotic. We'll never be who we were before. So we're constantly struggling with who we're going to be. And that's when we're able to shed whatever rigidity we may have about our own belief systems. And I happened to shed the skepticism. And that opened me up, and that's when, I mean, the door went down to the other side.
So, because it wasn't just about you being able to photograph ghosts, which I don't even know how you realized that it was a ghost. I think I would have been like, there's something wrong with this camera, right? But then something else happened with you. Because you don't just take pictures of ghosts for people, but you're able to contact ghosts. You're able to clear ghosts out of homes if they're unwelcome. I mean, this is a whole other skill that has come about.
Right. Well, it actually just opened that up, kind of like unblocked, you know, those wires. And yeah, my first experience with clairaudience was actually when I met my spirit guide or guardian angel, whatever makes you most comfortable. And I'm driving on the 405 in Los Angeles, worst freeway in the world, stay off of it. We call it that because it might take 4 or 5 hours to get there. And I audibly heard in my car a voice warning me of an accident that was going to happen.
Was it like in the movies where there's this whisper, you're not sure what you're listening to, or was it clear, like how we're talking?
It was clear like you hear my voice right now, but his voice wasn't Southern. So he didn't have a twang on his.
He's not from Oklahoma?
No, my guide is not from Oklahoma. And
I should say, before people start yelling at me on Twitter, you're from Oklahoma.
I am.
Because people said, you said Southern accent. You know how it works. People are going to be like, well, you said Oklahoma, Vlad. That's not the South. So,
it is. We fancy ourselves to be Southern.
Okay.
And he told me to put my other hand on the wheel. If my phone rang, don't look at it. Don't answer it, there's going to be an accident. And within 60 seconds, the two cars in my lane in front of me collided.
Wow.
Whoa.
I was that domino that didn't fall. I was that one domino. And when we pay attention, when we're open, when we shed rigidity, we can be that one domino that doesn't fall.
We were throwing up some of the pictures that you took, and I just maybe if we can run those those pictures again, because I'm trying. So what are we looking at here? I mean, I see an image, but.
Yeah, that is, I call him Crab Man, because you see the arms kind of out to the side, and you see the weird head on top, and you can see eyes and nose.
Is he riding a horse? That's what.
Maybe, I don't know, he could be, but yeah, he's like, I call him a fantastical. Like, we have a lot of energies that have never been in human bodies. That's a big mistake we make. We think all ghosts or spirits are loved ones that have passed. We have all sorts of creatures, even spirit animals, you know, that have never again been in bodies. Oh, that little guy. So I like crystals and I like skulls. That should be a song, a country song. I like crystals, I like skulls. That little guy is C32 because on his little shirt says C32.
Whoa.
And C32 is actually the whale galaxy, if you go and Google it.
Really?
He drove me nuts trying to figure out what he was.
Okay, so listen, a lot of people are going to see this, and they're going to
Yeah.
go, I don't see C32, I see a bunch of smoke. Like,
Right,
it's just like,
right.
it's just like when you look at clouds, you see different animals when you look in the
So the
cloud.
smoke
I see a
actually
person
is
there.
a
I see that.
canvas.
I see it.
So that is a brass dog statue.
That's what I was going to say, I see a dog.
Yeah, no, that's a brass dog set. No one's ever seen this photograph, by the way. Those other ones are in the book. These are not. That is a very scary face on the side of that brass dog.
Yeah.
See, I didn't see the dog. I saw the face.
You saw the face
Yeah.
because I circled
Yeah,
the
yeah.
face.
Yeah. Wow.
I think you guys have a couple more.
Hey, you know, Julie, in movies and stuff, ghosts are always scary, and they're always up
Yes.
to no good. Are they?
Thank you, Hollywood.
Except for The Sixth Sense, which they were, you know, right?
And Casper.
And
Casper.
But other than Casper.
No, they are not always scary. There's so many spirits out there that are actually trying to help us. You know, trying to either help us find peace, trying to help us navigate our way, trying to help us not get in a car accident on the 405.
It's important. Wow. I mean, yeah, we talked about that, the guardian angels, the fact that, you know, for many people, they believe their ancestors are around them, surrounding them, that they're able to converse with them. So I sometimes believe that some of the things that we build up in our mind names for things that we know and that we see, and sometimes there are just different words for them
Right.
that are used in
Right.
different cultures. You know?
Right.
This is really fascinating. It's called The Ghost Photographer. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
It is available wherever you buy books.